A lot of this coming in. Troy is like king hipster. Like everyone thinks you are total fucking like hipster trash.
What does that mean? What does a hipster mean?
You're a hipster.
Like you.
What is that? What does that mean?
It's a guy that carries himself, thinks like you, kind of, you know, too cool for the room kind of a thing.
Yeah, I don't really think I'm too cool for the room.
Well, that's what...
Those are Troy's friends.
Yeah, those are like hipsters
Those are
right
your friends,
there.
dude?
No.
That's what they look like.
The
guy with the hipster hat. And,
Those are your friends?
and very trendy. You got to be a little trendy.
Definitely.
Anti-status quo.
Yeah.
Maroon shoes.
Anything that's cool to more than 5 people, you wouldn't be caught dead near or wearing because it's already fucking commercialized and sucks.
DeLorean tattoos.
Shit like that.
Yeah, whatever. That's fine. if that's the way...
Too cool for dating. Oh, my God, they're saying that. Yeah,
Well,
too cool for dating.
Oh, yeah. That's Troy.
I'm dating somebody now, though.
His mohawk wig.
It's not a mohawk.
Well, I'm just reading.
I would say faux hawk.
We're just jealous you have so much fucking hair.
It's amazing hair.
Patrick in Philadelphia. Troy's bi-furious.
Pretentious asshole. His
Oh, yeah.
penis ring.
Yeah.
You got penis piercing.
What's your favorite 5 bands?
People saying Pepper Hicks is a fucking hipster.
He's the king of the hipsters. Pepper Hicks right now is the reigning virus hipster
I would
king.
fucking. I don't know.
That's fake shit. He's a fake hipster, yeah.
You don't think that's real?
Nah, it's just for the radio. Just to help Ronnie out.
He's just doing a hipster gimmick?
Well, you know, someone
Yeah.
else has to talk on that show.
You see
As opposed to who?
well. See
Troy.
Dave's video with Pepper. Was that with Pepper?
Yes, that's Pepper.
Another one where Eastside Davis
Just screams.
and perhaps falls down.
Falls down.
We've noticed a trend with all of Eastside Davis videos.
He's gotta fall down now?
He has to scream and yell at something and then fall down.
Right.
I don't know what's
It's formulaic.
Do you know the band?
It is formulaic. Hey, when something works, you go with it.
Just keep going with it. Do you know the Limousines?
Yeah. Hmm?
Do you know the song "Very Busy People"?
Yes.
They're saying that should be your theme song.
Oh shit!
Is that an insult?
It's like a hipster song, I guess, because I don't know that song. I'm down with
It's
Hits
on Alt
One.
Nation. It's a good song. That's fine.
Those
Whatever.
are your friends?
What's your favorite top 5 bands?
Top 5 bands.
Hold that, you're out. Quick,
The
quick.
Beatles.
Oh, all right.
It's hipster.
Faith No More.
Oh yeah, the Faith
That's
No
a little
More
hipster.
crap again.
Uh,
Why'd I ask this?
Beatles are hipster.
Beatles are a little hipster.
The Beastie Boys.
Oh, yeah.
it's
Brooklyn. Hipster.
clicky.
Yeah. Clutch.
Yeah.
And
God.
the Dillinger Escape Plan.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, of
Stop it.
course.
Hipster
That would be
shit.
on everyone's top 5.
Hipster is a marketing angle these days, and Troy has bought into it. I would say hipster is becoming like a marketable thing. Remember when Nirvana first came out and got
Yes.
popular? Every commercial looked like their videos with that weird out of focus and then in focus, depth of field, foreground, background shit that was going on. That right now, and then it got to the point where I think AARP started using it in some of their ads,
And that was
you,
it.
you knew it was done. And now hipster is kind of a thing that's going on with.
Do you wear the winter hat in summertime?
No.
Yeah, he does.
Is that a hipster thing?
No.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but I
it's
don't
a
wear a
hipster
beanie
thing.
in the...
This is why most of those hipsters are just they're frauds, and that's their problem.
Yeah.
Like rock guys in the '80s, right? They have long hair. They were metal guys. They wanted to bang chicks.
Right.
That's who they were. Fucking like you look at thugs. Fucking rappers, their pants are down. You know what they are. They're not. I'm a fucking thug. That's how I dress.
Yeah.
Hipsters are these fucking this false. I'm not attractive. I'm kind of a nerd. It's a phony embracing
Yeah.
of nerd culture but they really think
right.
that they're smart
God, that's
and
perfect.
beautiful and important, but it's this fucking mock humility and this absolute. The whole thing is based in an absolute fraud. They're wannabe nerds, but they're not nerds, and deep down they know they're not nerds, but they think that they're really. If they look like nerds, they'll be interesting, but deep down they know they're brilliant and beautiful.
Oh, did you hit it? Did
They're
Jimmy Norton
sickening.
just define
Sickening.
the hipster?
But some people they fit into like an artistic category. So they don't want to be a metal dude with a leather jacket, and they don't want to be a thug with pants hanging down. They like art. They like simple things. They like reading.
Skinny
they
jeans.
like being cultured in certain things.
Sure.
So I don't think,
But they're frauds.
but maybe how are they frauds if they
they're
like
not-
art?
Because the majority of them, liking art is terrific,
Pointy
but
sunglasses.
most of them are they're probably suburban kids. They have money, but they're trying to act broke. There's nothing worse than somebody with money
punk rock
trying
kids
to
do
act
that.
broke.
Punk rock kids they're acting like they're squatters with a house and in the suburbs, and they'll come squat in a city and panhandle and with a dog. It's because then punk rock kids fit under that same category as well.
I'm sure some of them do.
So
Troy wears glasses without prescription lenses.
Those are not mutually
No, I don't.
exclusive things.
You do?
No,
Yeah, he
I've
does.
never done that.
Yes, he does.
I have prescription glasses that I never wear.
He wore just the frames the other day.
What are some of those other hipster things?
Just like you had dreadlocks the other day.
That's right.
Anyone know other hipster things? Skinny jeans is hipster?
Yeah, skinny jeans,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I
they love
mean,
them.
Yeah, the geekiest glasses you can find.
Oh
definitely.
yeah,
That's
because
what
I'm a
Troy does.
nerd, man.
But see
I'm not into looking
when
good.
when this comes
And
into
then
pop
that
culture,
dumb hat like your grandfather would wear. It's just like doesn't really fit into it, but it's just like my granddad's hat.
Yeah, can I tell you what?
Trying so hard to
Got
look
it
like
from
they
the
put
attic.
no thought in the outfit, but they
Right.
put a lot of
Oh, my
thought
God.
in the outfit.
So
Incredible.
Jim, what happens when all this comes into main pop culture then? Is that okay then? But was it not okay before because these kids were wearing it, but now that it's on TV commercials, now it's okay?
To me, what bothers me is that they're just trying to think that they're so humble and they're not why don't they just be the arrogant little twats that they are? I wouldn't mind that. If you see, I'm not shitting on rich kids from Beverly Hills for being that, because that's who they are. This is a bunch of guys with money or women with money trying to act like they're just lowly, man, and they just crawled out of a box and threw a hat on, man. How do I look? I can't even tell.
Meanwhile, he knows every
they
inch.
they print that fucking douchey hat. Oh, is my hat tilted properly? Go fuck yourself, Henry Fonda.
Yes,
you
Henry
picked that
Fonda.
hat out so it would fit you right. You don't even need those glasses.
So
That's
what
why
happens if they
bug me.
like it though? It's
we all
what they
just
want to
want to
wear.
belong.
I didn't say it should be illegal. I'm just saying you why I
I'm
don't
not saying
like
it's legal.
them.
I'm just saying that's what they like to wear. They
Handlebar.
like to go.
It's phony.
They like
Handlebar
to-
mustaches
so
are big
go-
right
their
now.
uniform.
In
Go
hipsters.
into
True.
a-
Yeah, thank
Your
you.
dad's
Hope
Harrison?
said it. It's their uniform.
It's
That's
just-
you
yeah,
just
it's just
said
like
it.
every-
And
everything
everybody has their uniform. Metal dudes have their
But they're trying
uniform.
to make
But
hold
they're-
on.
theirs is
But
not based in
what
fraudulence.
Jimmy's saying is exactly. They're making believe they don't have a uniform. That's what bothers
Right.
Jimmy.
They're pretending they're
So,
nerds.
but I don't understand
They
what's
should
wrong with
just
going to
embrace it and go, this is
Hang
our
on.
uniform.
What's wrong with going to a secondhand store or a Salvation Army and going, you know what? I'm not going to go to Macy's and pick out all my clothes. I'm going to go to a Salvation store and pick out something from the fucking
Because they
70s that no one's ever seen before.
Because they have, first of all, because they're not doing it just that they have
be
money,
ironic.
and they're trying to act like they don't have money, and they're trying so hard to be different. So they'll probably pick something they don't like just because they think other people will think they're different. It's based in everything they do
It's
is
phony.
based in the perception of other people.
But
So
why
maybe
do you,
that's
why,
all of us.
Why
Maybe
do you
that's
have
all
to
of us.
do something that everybody's doing? Why do you go, oh,
No,
everybody's
but-
wearing this shirt, I gotta go wear that.
that's
But
not
everyone's
original.
doing
and you're, saying, and you're calling
Everybody
me a
is
hipster,
doing
and you're
that.
saying
I'm
that
not
they have
calling you a
money.
hipster.
I am.
And they're saying that they have money. I am fucking broke, dude.
But the
So I don't know
majority
how-
of them have money, and you know that.
Plus,
You know that.
they go to Salvation Army because all the cool kids shop at Macy's,
Yes.
but they're going to Salvation Army to be one of
to
the cool
act
kids.
like they're broke. They want to act broke. Like,
Right.
oh, I don't have any money, but meanwhile they do. Nobody really poor thinks that way. If you told people
exactly.
in most of those neighborhoods how much these guys have access to and the amount of money they spend on clothes, people would go, you fucking asshole. Like they're just trying to slum it for a little while before they go on to live their real lives.
I just don't understand why it would be a problem saying, oh, okay, I don't want to shop at JCPenney's or I don't want to shop at the Gap or wherever. I'm going to go to a secondhand store and pick out something unique that was maybe cool
Troy,
30 years ago.
You're missing the point. It's the intent that Jimmy has a problem.
What's wrong with trying to be different than
they're-
what everybody else is
they're
doing?
not
be
trying to
different.
be different.
They're trying to be like each other.
Yeah, they're
Right, they're not trying to be
Which
different.
every other group
But they're
does,
starting a
whether you're heavy
trend that's
metal
going to be cool in
dude.
2 years. So in 2 years, people are going to be wearing this shit.
Because they kind of look down on it.
It's a fake. It's a fake embracing of nerd culture. That's why I don't like it, and it's a fake. I don't care what I look
So
like.
what's real nerd culture then? What is that?
People like Bill Gates was real nerds. Steve Jobs, those type of guys that were ignored in school. We all know who nerds are. Let's be honest.
Right.
They're trying to act like they're beautiful versions of that.
That actually
That would be
don't
like-
think
but
about
it would
What
be
happens if
like-
they like that style of clothing?
It's okay too. That's
yes,
not,
but
that's,
just be what
that's
you
not- I don't
are.
understand what the problem is.
You do though, because they're being dishonest in the fucking the basic core of what they're doing. I don't care what they wear, but they're acting like they just threw it together and they're not thinking. They are thinking.
Well,
that'd be like if I
obviously
came
they
in
put
with.
their outfit together. They're thinking about what they're doing, but
But they're not they're trying to act like they're not thinking about what they're doing.
Call him a hipster. Just watch him go, shut up,
Yeah.
fuck you. You know, if you call a rock guy a rocker or a fucking thug guy, hey man, you're a fucking thug. You know,
Troy
like
wouldn't
that,
admit he was
they
a
would
hipster.
agree. But hipster is a bad word to hipsters.
Do you remember the fucking embarrassment
Then why
when Vanilla
dress like
Ice got called out for being a fucking suburban kid or whatever when he was trying to act like he came from the...
Yeah.
That's the same thing as that. It's just in reverse.
Yeah.
And I don't think that I mean, he's a little bit different, but I don't think there's anything wrong with liking hip-hop culture and coming from the suburbs. Just because you come
Not
from
at
the
all.
suburbs doesn't mean you can't like hip-hop.
I used to love hip-hop. Nothing wrong with it at all. The problem is when you pretend you're from the inner city and you like hip-hop culture, that's where the fraudulence
So where are
comes
these
in.
kids? These kids are just pretending that they're nerds. That's
Yes,
that,
they're
There's a lot of
trying
pretending
to
going on
they're
there.
trying to come off like they're nerds.
but maybe they don't fit into a specific category.
Sure they do.
They
This
fit
is a huge
into that category, which is a huge
This is
category.
where they fit in then.
They would try. If you're trying too hard to be different, then you have no sense of yourself because you're basing on what you do.
Yeah, but you're talking about 18-year-old kids. What 18-year-old kid knows who the fuck they are?
Well, I'm just okay, but fair enough. But I'm not just talking about the 18-year-olds. I'm talking about the older ones who are in their 20s.